Hey guys, welcome back to the Thompson Model Shop, and right now we're going to do stage 2 of Build the Legendary Knight Rider KITT car. Let's take a look inside the magazine. Alright folks, check this out. This is what all the parts are for stage 2. Seems like we're going to be working on the bumper, the fog lights, and the red little light that's in the front there. So it even highlights it down here, what exactly the section of the vehicle that we'll be working on. Looks like we're going to be putting everything together here. So we're going to have front bumper, how to put the fog lights together, how they need to be assembled, and everything. So without further ado, I think we should just get down to the bench here and start putting this thing together. So step 1 is we're going to take this AM screw and we're going to put it through the light bracket, and that light bracket is going to go inside here on the very end. I'll put that together and come right back. Alright, and so there it is. That piece is inside there. Not sure why that's there, but we're gonna find out eventually as we move along with this model. I put the AM screw right up in here and just basically screwed it in. It was a little bit of a hassle. Had to use some tweezers, but I was able to get it in there nice and flush and then screw it all the way in with an AM screw. Alright, so step 2 is we're going to take these 3 and put them inside these 3. So these are just lenses, and the lenses, and then they're going to go inside the frames, and then eventually we're going to plug them into these pieces. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll real quick just pop these suckers right on in. Okay, you just flip it upside down, pop that one in, flip it upside down, pop that one in, flip it upside down, and pop the last one in. Then we're going to line them up because I'm going to prep them for the next phase, which makes things a lot easier. Okay, and so of course in the next stage we're going to just follow this by adding these, and these are going to take AP screws. And so I'll show you how I'm going to do one of them. We're going to take this piece and we're going to flip it like so, and according to this it's saying that the short side is at the top. So we have the short side, it's going to be at the top, and the long side at the bottom. And we're going to take the lens and the frame, plug them in together. They should fit nice and snug all up inside there. Alright, and then once we do that, we're going to screw them in. Okay, so we'll grab one screw, set it right up, pop it in. Of course, you just want to do a couple turns just to get it locked in. That way you have plenty of adjustments to get the next screw in on the other side. There you have it. Okay, and so since we have that other piece in, just go ahead and take these AP screws, tighten them in. Like I say, you're not going to hear a click or nothing. You just kind of have to go by feel that it's in there nice and snug. Alright, so that's that one. All done and ready to go. Very snazzy. So I'll go ahead and do the next 2. And there it is. All 3 are now complete. So we're going to move on and we're going to step on over to step 4. Now step 4, we're going to take these 3 light pieces and we're going to plug them inside here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll do a real quick one here, and I'll show you how I put the first one in. I laid it already in there, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to take the screw and just screw that in there. Okay. And right now we are using AM screws. Okay, I'll do that nice and snug, and then I'll take this screw and we're going to put it inside here like so. Of course, you are taking plastic and putting it into metal, so just be sure that you don't go too tight, because then you end up with a serious problem where the plastic cracks and you can't get it, you just can't get it just right. Okay, so there's the first one in. So the next phase, of course, is to take the other two here and put them in. And of course, here is the last phase. We're putting the third one in. And like I said, I'm just getting it nice and snug so it doesn't have any movement, but yet will be nice and snug. So there's all three of those all done. Nothing's loose, just like we like it. And we're going to flip it over and take a look at what it looks like. And there it is, folks, all done with this this stage of the process. So within step 5, where you put them all in, it looks very nice. Looks really nice. I think that looks really good. I can't wait to see the lights go in. I hope they're white and not yellow, because that would be really cool. As long as we can get them white. I hope it's white. If it's not, then well, we'll have to figure something out and see what we can do here in the shop to make them so they're white lights and not yellow lights. Okay, so our next step, of course, as you guys have probably all been waiting for, is we're going to be putting in one more special piece. And so this is what we're going to be putting in. We're going to take the red lens cover here, and we're going to plug it into here, and then we're going to screw this piece in that goes in between the back, and as you can see, it shows you here. So I'm gonna plug those two in, and we'll be all set for this stage. So you just take this and it just slides right into place like so. All right, I'm gonna do a quick little wipe with my sheet here to make sure that there's no, oh, sorry about that, just to make sure that there's no issues, because we don't want to have too much of fuzz when it's all done. All right, and then I'm going to take the GM screws that we have here, and I'm going to take 2 of them out. I do not have a parts box for this one. I hope they come up with one and they send it out. That would be really great. But for now, we'll just work with what we got. So I'm just going to take my screw here, and I'm going to line this right up. And once we line it up, we're going to screw it in. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you where the screws are when I'm done screwing this in, because it also tells you in the book. But if you're deciding to follow me and how I'm doing this instead of following the book, I have no problem in showing you where I'm putting the screws at the end here. That way you can pause it and then put it yourself, put the piece in yourself. Oh, there we go. Now it's lined up. Oh, why is it not? Oh, that's why. I guess I was a little too high on that. So I'm just going to hold this side in then. It's a little bit more finicky than I thought. Okay. So that's nice and snug. Then we'll grab this screw, put it back online, and we'll fit that in nice and snug. And there it goes. Nice and smooth. Going in like a hot knife through butter. Alright, like I said, you do want this kind of snug, but just remember, you don't want it too tight, because you don't want to crack the plastic, and you don't want it too tight to where there's issues. But remember, we are going to be adding parts later on and adding this bumper to the car, so you want it just right. But there you have it, folks. You can see right here, I put the screw here and here. Don't get confused with these other two, because these are going to be used later on, as you all know. Alright, but that's everything so far, and that is the whole setup. So we're moving real nice here with this red bar and everything. So, you know, looking at it, and then you see the way it looks here, I think that looks really nice. That looks real nice. So that is real nice. Okay, folks, so I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. That'll be all for today, what we're gonna do and how we've accomplished everything. We were able to work on a little bit of this front bumper here. We were able to get the red bar done, and it came out real nice. So I'm very impressed with that. And of course, I hope you enjoyed the show. If you do like it, please hit that like on the bottom there. If you'd like to see more of this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. That way you get all the up-to-date stuff. Just like some of my other videos, I'm creating some behind the scenes. Hopefully you'll come and join us for that. We have a lot of things planned for those behind the scenes. The first episodes will always be a little iffy for each model series, but sooner or later they get more interesting as they go along. We have so much more planned for this channel as well, and to hopefully keep you entertained as much as possible during model making time. But without further ado, don't forget, hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons down below, and hope to see you on the next video of building the Knight Rider model. Happy modeling, everybody.